All right, first step, clean all the woodwork with a degreaser or a TSB type product. That'll just help get all the grime and dirt off before sanding. All right, next step is to give it a nice sand. 150 or 120 grit should be suffice for this step. I like to use sandpaper versus a sanding block because it's more durable or more versatile. In every nook and cranny, you're basically just trying to get the polyurethane finish off before you prime. All right, next step is to apply your primer. I personally prefer oil-based primers just because they do a better job of blocking all of the stains, the tannins, and helps fill the grain a little bit too at the same time. I'm doing what's called the tip-on, tip-off method. I'm applying the primer to the woodwork and I'm pulling it all the way straight in one direction, whether it's up or down. You want to make sure that when you're doing a complete section, that you want to pull it all the way up or pull it all the way down. That's going to give you your best finish and allow for the least amount of brush strokes. First coat, you're basically just trying to get it into every nook and cranny. First coat doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. The whole point of it is to try to get it into the woodwork so it allows each additional coat to adhere better, and you're blocking the tannins and the stains, that way they won't appear in your finished coat. You can be pretty liberal with it. Oil will level itself out. It takes a little bit longer to dry than latex-based products, but it is by far a superior product versus any type of latex or water-based primer. Hybrid primers are decent too. I'm replacing this whole door. This is a flip property that I'm working on, so don't mind that stuff. But yeah, basically get it all on and off. But as you can see, once I'm finished getting all the paint in the spot, I will take the brush and run it consecutively up and down, so I'm not stopping. So that way I get a nice even flow of paint. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect on the first coat, but you want to try to get as much on there as possible. So then what I'm doing now is giving it a light sand with, this is the 240 grit sandpaper. You're trying to smooth out the lines and get down any high spots, getting ready for the next coat. The next step will be a second coat of primer on most of it. I'm going to do a little bit of a demonstration of what it looks like with one coat and two coats. Yeah, so I'm going to do a little scratch test here too, so you can tell that the primer is adhering and is doing its job. Now, on this side of it, I did not do any sanding, so as you can see, I'm taking my fingernail and it scratches it right off. So this is the second coat of primer going on. Again, be pretty liberal. Oil will level itself out pretty well. You want to try to get out any runs and stuff like that. I'm going to do a little test here and just prime a second coat on a portion of this door frame, so you can see the difference between one coat of primer and two coats. Two coats just gives it a better look, as a stronger, more durable finish, and it's going to produce a better top coat. Again, you're trying to want to go in one direction, trying to get rid of any brush strokes, any lines in the primer. I might have put this primer on a little too quickly. That's why you can see a little blotching there. That just means that first coat didn't dry very well, but I'm just trying to put together a quick little video for you. Next up, after the primer is dry, is I'm going to caulk any of the seams, what I call our shadows. And you can see that more so after the primer's put on, because when it's wood on wood, you don't really see that. But so if you fill it in with caulk now, it'll actually get painted with your top coat, and that just seals it better, allows for any dust or dirt in the future to wipe off easily. If you caulk after all your painting's done, any type of dust or debris is just going to stick to it.